going to the pumpkin patch today, per Micah's idea. Micah loves Halloween. Apparently, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I've never carved a pumpkin. Anyway, here's the before. Here's my pumpkin. Micah's doing a level difficulty. I chose the easiest one to do, and it still is like a little, you know, it's a little questionable, but it's really cute. Wow! Oh, dude, this looks sick. That, and there's mine, please.
I like yours.
Wait, they look so cute.
And then my head assness. I like yours. Yours is like a classic jack-o'-lantern.
Thanks. We are now going to paint.
We are now going to paint.
What are you gonna do?
Jack Skellington.
Who's that? Oh, from HS.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh. Look, there are a couple. I feel like I never properly started this video yet, so hello, welcome back to my channel. I am having a cozy little fall week. What you just saw, that was this past weekend. Had a little bit of fall festivities with Micah, which was really fun, and then the last 2 days I have been on my deathbed, haven't left the apartment, but now I finally am feeling a little bit better, so I thought I'd continue the vlog here. I love cozy season, I love fall, even though I have like my AC on blast right now and it's like 83 degrees outside right now. You know what? I'm gonna play pretend. I slept in this morning, which felt really, really nice. And last night I went to bed pretty late because I was reading this book, Life's Too Short, by one of my new favorite authors, Abby Jimenez. I just love her writing so much. And last night I read about like half of the book. I'm in the middle of getting ready right now because I want to film a little book video, which I've gotten back on my grind of making book videos, which is really fun because I used to do them all the time and then I kind of just fell off the face with it because I stopped reading. But now I have just been reading like an absolute maniac, and so I just have a lot of reviews to give. So I'm getting ready to film a little book review video, but I wanted to show you, I recently found my favorite lip combo. I used to not really wear that much on my lips other than maybe like a lip balm or a gloss, but the other day when I was getting ready I was like, you know what, maybe I'll actually try and like do something here, and I actually put on lip product like a lip pencil and lipstick, and it made such a big difference and I just loved the way it looked. So lately I've been using the Rare Beauty lip liner in the shade Fun, and it's like a pinky color. Or if I want more of a nude, I've been using MAC stripped down lip pencil, but I think today I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty one. I just do a little bit on like the bottom and then my Cupid's bow. I don't really do the whole lips. I feel like it looks too much for me. There's that. This is what the color looks like. It's like a pinky nude shade. I'll link these products down below because they're so good. And then I've been switching off between any of these. The Glossier Villa little lip gloss. This one is more of like a glossy lip gloss, so it's not super matte, but it's very pretty. It's not too pink, but kind of just the perfect amount. And then this one I've been loving when I don't want something as loud. It's the Merit lip color in Slip. And this one's definitely more of a brown shade, as you can see. So it's a little more subtle. And then the third option, like I said, I switch off between these, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk Medium, which is a little darker than those other ones, but it's still super pretty. And I'll kind of just like dab it on. But I think right now I'm feeling this Merit one. I feel like it's a little too nude sometimes, so I'll put one of the pinkier ones in the middle. That's what it looks like. I look like an egg, but yeah, that's what the lips look like. I really like it. I feel like having something on your lips, and I think everyone knows this, but I never really understood up until I started doing them, but it makes such a difference, and I feel super cute. So I'll link all of this down below if you're interested. But right now, I'm gonna set up. I usually film my book videos in the office, which is so messy right now. Literally disastrous. I'm definitely gonna shove it to the side. In the book video, I can't even walk on the ground without stepping on something, but you'll never know when I'm filming. I think that video, the book video, will come out next. So if you remember, be like, Ava, I know you're hiding trash in the corner. I recently finished all of these books. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm about to pound some of this brie cheese and crackers and read until Micah comes home in a little bit. And then I think for dinner, I'm gonna do raviolis tonight. Not homemade. Definitely not homemade. I spent the entirety of this morning trying to organize that disaster zone of the office, which I showed you yesterday because it was just so messy and I was so tired of it. And I accidentally stepped on like a sharp piece of plastic and I gouged the heel of my foot, continued to go about my morning. And then I was in the kitchen and I looked down and I was like, why does it look like there's like raspberry mush on the floor? Okay, that sounds gross, but like I thought there was like red sauce on the floor and I was like, when did I have we didn't even have red sauce for dinner last night. And then I looked at the carpet and there's little traces. I look at my foot, I was bleeding everywhere. And so I spent like an hour getting all the stains out because I tracked it all over. But anyway, I'm at home now. Thank you, Mom. We are going places once again. It's been a while since I traveled last. I think it was in the middle of July, which is kind of recent, but I don't know. Usually I feel like every other month I was going somewhere. So it's been nice to be at home for an extended period of time. But we're going on the annual Ellie's birthday trip, which I'm really excited about. I'm also gonna go to Michigan to hang out with Hannah for a few days before, so I'm really excited. Not only to just get back out there again, but to hang out with my friends, my long distance friends that I don't really get to see unless we travel to see each other. So I'm so excited. It's a Halloween birthday trip, fall trip. I'm so excited because I obviously haven't gotten to experience a real fall quite yet. So I'm excited to dress for the weather. I'm only gonna be gone for about a week. I kind of just want to start packing some stuff. Ooh, I can finally wear the sweaters that I bought ages ago that I haven't worn because there's no reason for me to. I've had these patiently waiting, this whole rack of sweaters, and now I finally have a reason to wear them, which is very exciting. Definitely gonna take this one, super cute. This one, ooh, this one. Maybe I'm literally I don't know. I forgot how much of an overpacker I tend to be, but I'll probably narrow it down. But not now. I think I've explained this before. The strategy I have with packing, I'll just throw a bunch of stuff and then I'll weed it out. Because 5 sweaters is definitely doing too much. I also have to pack my Halloween costumes. I have 2 this year. We're doing 1 trio costume with Hannah and Ellie, which will be super fun, and then 1 costume, a different one. I always struggle when it comes to packing for a trip because I'm like, okay, what if this comes up? Do I pack 20 pairs of underwear for a 6-day trip? What if something happens? What if I... All right, I'm gonna have a little 1-person fashion show, try on some of these things, because I have a bad habit of thinking something's gonna look cute, and then when I'm actually on the trip, it flops. So I'd rather know beforehand. I look like a door. I'm sweating. I might have to get my bigger suitcase. I was all confident being like, I'm not gonna overpack. I wanted to update you guys that I ended up finishing this book. I have been so hyperfixated on this author because I love the way she writes. I feel like she writes about romance in such a realistic way that I really appreciated. This one was so good. I think it's like a 4-star. Next, I might do it. I don't know. I'm like scared to, I always get a little freaked and spooked about starting such hyped books. But I know a lot of you are excited for me to finally read the ACOTAR series. So that might be next. I feel like it's kind of the perfect season to do that. Anyway, I will keep you updated on that. Good night for now.
There it is. Yeah, that's exactly the reaction I want.
I got back from Pilates a little bit ago, which was so nice because I haven't really been able to work out all week because I was feeling unwell, but that felt so good. I've been on such a good grind of going to spin classes and Pilates, which I don't know, I just feel like I've been in a really good routine of that. So it kind of sucked to not go all week, and I almost felt myself feeling like guilty and watermarks. I'm sure you know the feeling, but it felt good to move my body today. And then I did some godforsaken returns. I've never met anyone who enjoys doing returns because it's just so irritating, and like I've been putting it off for so long, so I just went and did that. And now I'm making a yummy little matcha. I'm obsessed. This is my favorite one at the moment, Maui Matcha. It's a small business from this woman who lives on Maui. She's so sweet, and the matcha is so good. It's a win-win. Small business, local. I don't want to hear any comments that are like, matcha tastes like grass, because I get it. I do, because it kind of is grass. I mean, like, right? It comes from the ground. But if it tastes like shit, I feel like you're doing it wrong, because if I had the privilege of making you a matcha, I feel like you would love it. Also, I feel like getting a good matcha powder makes the biggest difference in the world, because if you buy a cheaper matcha blend, you can taste it. I actually did end up starting A Court of Thorns and Roses last night, and I have never really read a fantasy book unless you count Twilight. I don't know if I would count Twilight. So I was unsure of how I would feel about, you know, diving into a whole different realm, a different world. It's just very different for me. And so the first few pages, I'm trying to like grasp the concept. And then it was Grasped, and I'm only 3 chapters in, but I can tell, I mean, I don't know. I did like what I was reading thus far, so I'm excited to read more. I have a little pottery class. I'm doing glazing today. You know, I get a lot of questions about how do you find the time to like sit down and read. This is how.